email confirmation. Enjoy your movie. Incredibles 2! Ho ho ho! Man, am I excited to tell you my top 10 movies.
Alright, good practice session there for about 3 hours. New green is pretty fun, really fun. I like it. I worked all on short game, which killed me on that back nine. Made sure I was making those 10 footers. I made a few of them, didn't make my goal though, so still gotta keep grinding.
These are the 10 movies that I think I've liked overall my whole life. That means my childhood, that means now. It's a very wide variety of movies. First off, in at number 10 is Cars. As a kid, this movie was really cool. And I remember specifically playing with little car toys. Me and my sister had a whole set of them. You pull them back and they shoot forward. I remember playing with those on my grandparents' floor for some reason. And at number 9, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Part 1 was not good. The ending was spectacular. The special effects was really good in that movie. How Voldemort kind of disintegrated, that's probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen done in a movie. Number 8 is Toy Story 2. Like the first one, didn't care for the third one. It's really fun to get into the idea of those toys, and as a young kid, it's really cool to see your toys come to life. Number 7, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Huge fan of Jim Carrey and his acting style, and Ace Ventura. I mean, you can't top the guy. He's hilarious. That's all I have to say.
It's from my car. It's from the hitch.
Is it shedding?
Yep. It's aging. That's its old skin that it's shedding.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles comes in at number 6. It was a really good story that was funny, but it also had a good meaning. And it also is special to me because it's probably one of the only really popular movies that went through Missouri, specifically my hometown of Jefferson City. Number 5 is Hunger Games. Really love the book, did a school project on the book. The movie lived up just to the hype, and really, really cool, adventurous movie. Number 4, best comedy of all time, Dumb and Dumber. I mean, you can't beat Lloyd and Harry. Just a great bunch of guys. We're having a delicacy tonight. They call them steaks.
It's 160.
Number 3 is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, my favorite Harry Potter movie. I don't know really what made it different for me, but I really liked the games in general and how they told the story with the games. I thought that was really cool, and it was also my favorite book. So both of these top 2 are both movies I saw this year. One in theaters, one at home. Number 2 is Ready Player One. Excellent movie. The coolest movie I've ever seen in theaters. And what was also really cool about it was the soundtrack. The soundtrack was really good in that movie. A lot of old time hits, and it was a really cool movie, and how they the difference between the animation and the real world was really cool how they connected this. At number 1 movie I saw this year at home is The Martian. I actually read this book for a school project last year, and it was one of the greatest books I'd ever read, and the movie was just as good. One of the greatest stories ever told on screen, I think. It really captures your emotions. I loved how it wasn't one of those space movies that's like crazy and like futuristic, kind of like Interstellar was, but it was more something attainable that humankind can actually do, and they brought a lot of human element or our time elements into it, and I think that connection was really cool, and Matt Damon did an excellent job of acting as that position, both a comedic side and a serious side. It was the best movie I've ever seen. But anyway, we're gonna go watch Incredibles 2 right now. See if it cracks the top 10. Highly doubtful, but hey, it could sneak in there to be a top 20 movie of all time. See if it lives up to like a Cars Pixar level or something like that. Maybe. It could be a sleeper, so you never know.
Incredibles 2, well, it was incredible. I think it slid into the top 3 Pixar movies of all time, and you didn't really know who the bad guy was until the very end. But the best part was Jack Jack and how hilarious he was. In Chapter 12, it's America's birthday.